Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we played through on the Marshlands, trying to take a look at what the how the new biome changes have worked and what was new and all that. And we did do quite a bit of experience of that, but due to, of course, RNG with roguelite games, and times they have that problem, we never actually got any of the camps that we could use to collect any of the resources in the Forbidden Glades. Or we might have been only offered one of them at one point very early on, and I didn't take it then because I didn't know about that then. Anyway, so we're going to continue by picking another Marshlands map and taking a look at, again, trying to get into the Forbidden Glades probably a little bit earlier this time, because I think I can handle them a little bit earlier this time. And then seeing how that works out. We're going to stay in the hard range. So I picked out this spot here, which is a Marshlands in the hard range that should give us a similar map to the last one, but maybe we can jump in and try and start harvesting at least one of those particular glade events. I also want to again try for the deeds we had a list of from the last time to see if we can possibly get another one of those. But before we do that, I want to actually look for the weather anomalies. This is the cursed forest out here, I think. The weather anomalies are... I think we only found one on this. Yeah, that's the faulty instruments. This is the weather anomaly out here. I think there's only like a couple on this map. So even getting to one of them... Yeah, there's one out here. Even getting to one of them would have been a challenge, even if we tried. So we're not gonna be able to do that one for this attempt. Let's go ahead and jump into this map and get it started. No offer of Harpies here. Let's see if we might have which set of resources we might want to go with here. This, on one hand, we have no lizards initially here, so that's kind of a good thing. We could either get lizards or harpies in the third slot. Let's see. This one will give us extra food. This one's giving us cloth, and this one's also giving us 2 additional random people. This one here is giving us water skins. Interesting. Food is good here, and 2 extra people. We start out with 8, but the 2 makes 10, and this is the same. This is coats, this is cloth, and this is water skins. I think I'm going to go with water skins, because that just sounds interesting. That'll get us beavers and lizards, and we'll see if we get harpies or humans in this one. Let's take a look also. We know what the modifiers are. We've seen those before. Let's, Can I... One of the things would be nice if you moused over these, if you could see what things that they liked. I mean, I know ale is beavers and humans. I know training gear is lizards and harpies. Education or scrolls, I think, are education, which is beavers and harpies. And incense is religion, which is, I think, humans and lizards. But it'd be nice to be able to confirm that. Okay, so let's take a look. So since we're starting with water skins, that'll be good once we get into the point where we need to start packaging things. So getting some additional, maybe planks or bricks or cloth would be good. At 3 points, though, that's a bit much. I could take the stone to make bricks, plant fiber or the reeds to make cloth, and then we could take the planks instead of the wood, and then take, or even in addition to the wood, and then take some additional items like maybe meat and I don't know, vegetables, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like interesting. All right, so we have increased reputation from resolve by 100%. Well, that's going to make expansion in this map a little bit tougher. Or shorter. Not tougher, shorter. Housing. If we have housing, the unit has a 20% chance to double the yield each production cycle. Okay, well that means we focus on housing early. We get basic houses up early. Charge drain at hostility 3. I think we saw hostility 3 barely. It needs complex food and services to keep them from dying. Hostility 4, strange lights, services, unit is 100% chance to destroy the yield. I still think these are backwards. This one's more harsh. This one's easier to obtain. I don't know. And then nausea spores, also services 1x, break time increase to 200%. I mean, this one should be way up here, in my opinion, because needing both complex food and services, or they'll die, is way worse than distracted and stagnant. But either way, it's fine. Let's go ahead and click in and take a look here. We have meat, of course. We have stone. We have lots of trees. We at least have a close, small glade here and here, so we can go for those early on. Let's go ahead and get this started. Put it there. And we'll go with a stonecutter camp here, and then hopefully we'll get a trapper this time. I don't need to read more about trading. I know that I don't put the traders out soon enough, and I know that I never look at the trade routes, but maybe I will this time. You never know. Alright, we can go across here. Unpause. Let you get started. Lizard Firekeeper this time. That sounds good to me. The beaver Firekeepers will keep the will make the fuel last longer, if we wanted that to happen. Let's go with speed 2 here, and then we also want to add in the crude workstation. Let's throw beavers in here. Oh, we got humans. Okay. Well, no harpies this time, so much for the grace of the harpies, I guess. But that's okay. Throw beavers in there to get them started. Forager camp. That's one of them. Herbalist camp is another one of them. Greenhouse and clan hall. I think we're going to go ahead with the herbalist camp. We will see lots of wild mushrooms in this biome, as we did in the last one. And then you can use the herbalist camp to open up one of the 3 bonus mega fauna or mega resources in the hostile or the forbidden glades. Let's see, which one is it? Saw it, then I scrolled, and then I lost it. Probably gonna be the giant protofungus. That makes sense. The forager camp is the one used to harvest the giant proto wheat. I think we had the giant proto wheat last time in the one we opened, but we'll go with this one anyway. And then I don't know from there. Supplier is a good choice. Granary is a good choice. We don't need the coal recipe here, so kiln's kind of not a good choice. And the alchemist is going to be a good choice probably as well. But we'll let them get started on chopping and harvesting and things. I do need to also put some... Probably... I'll put a human and a lizard in here, maybe? And we can go ahead and let them build the herbalist camp, because we're going to need it. Let's see, our first cornerstone... If we start making pie, that would be good. Roots per minute means that we can make stuff out of it. 5 per minute is never a bad thing. +1 production for all packs of goods. If I do that, I can... First thing I can do is I can make flour out of the roots, which would be a good thing, because they're free. Although flour out of mushrooms is also a good thing in this biome. From this particular place. And here at the granary, though, I can get a fabric recipe early, and I can make packs of crops out of the roots. So I want both of them. Let's see what we get for orders. Quickly. Quickly, please. Quickly. And orders. Alright, our first order is open 3 glades. That's always an easy one to do. It always gives hammers, which 6 simple tools is the number you need to open a small cache. Or we could get 2 free people and 3 parts by doing this woodcutter one. Let's go with this one, though. 5 packs of crops gets us a bonus pack of crop production. And 10 amber. Or if we give them back 5 hammers, we'll get 45 cooked food items. complex food items. So that would be good because complex food is a good thing. But, and we need it for that one cornerstone charged rain, but I think I'm going to go with this one. And let's see, solve one glade event, get meat and parts, or have sold at least 10 amber worth of goods to any trader and get 2 random people. I think we'll go with this one. So I'm going to take the root delivery line, and then I'm going to take also... I think I'm going to take the granary. My reasoning being, with the beavers on the trees, we're going to get lots of wood, so making planks out of using the crabby recipe is not that bad. Whereas last time we learned that fabric is a pain in the neck in this biome. So let's go with the granary. And if we get the other, then we can come back to it. 3-star pie, 1-star coal, 1-star incense, not a bad deal. Simple tools, coats, and packs of trade goods. I think I'm going to go with this one because I always miss the packs of trade goods. And then clay pit gets us clay and reeds. It's not a bad deal either if you want to make pottery. But simple tools at 3 stars, barrels and water skins. I think I'm going to go with the smithy. All right, we'll see what happens. So what's out there? You've gobbled through all the wood? Wow. Well, we probably haven't harvested much. Oh yeah, we've used it to build a bunch of stuff. Okay, we're going to turn this off. We'll need to have the granary placed, the smithy placed. That needs bricks, this needs cloth. Okay, so we need to make some fabric. Use this to make it. Let's just make 2. Turn that back on. And stone bricks, let's make 2 of those. Although we're going to turn that up to higher. And I think we needed like 10. 5. 5, okay. 10 total, but we have 10 already. Mushrooms, roots, and copper in this biome. At least 1 copper, but looks like there's a second one underneath there. Did you finish clearing those trees? We can assign a person to this. I thought I turned that on. We can move this up here. This is, alchemy likes this. That's Harpies, so nobody likes this, but we can at least get somebody in here working on it. And that'll be better. Alright, and then you all can move down here and start chopping into this other one. Here you go. Now you went and gathered up all your materials first, I see. We're going to want to place shelters, and we'll use the regular shelter pretty early so that we can get this bonus. I mean, it's too late now for this year, but we'll get it for the next year. Oh, that's right. We get roots from the stone as well. Roots and bugs. I think we'll probably do this one first. This one's also a good candidate in terms of proximity, but I think this one's the better one because I'm going to want to trim these trees anyway. Let's put up another woodcutter camp, though, because I'm going to want to have more than 3 woodcutters anyway. Especially because I don't have a good plank recipe yet. Nobody's building anything, so we'll go ahead and throw you in there, and you can just kind of clear these trees in this area. That'll be fine. And we've opened up a glade. Roots, stone, and copper. Alrighty, that's good. Copper gives... Oh, this is what... somebody pointed this out in the chat for the last episode. Copper gives crystallized dew, so... Not only do you get the copper, you also have a 10% chance for the crystallized dew, and that means that you have other opportunities to make tools instead of just the copper itself. Mushrooms just gives mushrooms, roots gives herbs, And stone gives roots and bugs. Okay. I'll let you chop that one last tree out of my way there, and then we can move on. We can move you over to here. Somewhere. Okay. Let's go up to speed 3 to get through the rest of this year. Stonecutter needs to move already. We'll put you on... I should put you down here. And the lizards are happy right now because they're insane. Not anymore, but they were happy. If I can get them to continue, I'm going to continue around this corner, I think. We're going to probably pop into the glade right away. Hopefully we can find some coal to mine. That would be good. I'm going to pull one beaver out so they can do some of this road building before we open up the next year. Because I also want to get into the next glade. Open that up. Are you done, or were there more mushrooms down here? There were not. So we're going to pull you out too. You can help with the road building. Let's look at orders. 5 glades. That's a really good one. That's always really good. Or have 40 oil, 40 flour, and get 10 people. We're going to go with this one. And then here. Fulfill clothing need 30 times. Get a bonus to coat making and some parts. Or open up 1 danger glade and get a bunch of stuff. I'm going to go with this one because we actually can make coats with the smithy, right? Check. Yes. So we might as well do that one. Even though we don't need coats. Coats are always good for morale. And let's see, improvise tools. 5 simple tools every time we open a glade. Woodcards have -5 to resolve. Hidden from the queen. Hopefully we don't actually have anybody die with this cornerstone here. We'll see. Wood production increased by +1. Harvesting and planting are 25% slower. I'm assuming that's on fields. That wouldn't be a bad deal on this one because of we're not going to get that much fertile land anyway. And then Trade Hub lowers the resolve from reputation, which cancels out some of that, which would be an interesting way to play this. I think I'm going to go with the improvised tools, because I like having lots of tools. If nothing else, I can sell them. But then I don't have to make them if I can sell them instead. All right, and then let's look at people. Let's go with the variety of people here. 1 of each. You can rearrange. Oops, please. Here. And here. And they'll focus on the nearer stuff then. We need to build these other buildings too. Let's do the granary first. And then the smithy after that. And then we don't want to make any more fabric after that. We can increase the brick making to 10. And now we'll look in here. We have a Blightrot Cyst. Blightrot Cyst is one of the things we were kind of looking at possibly exploiting this time. But again, we get it in the first danger glade we open. So I don't want to deal with it for that long. So I think I'm going to pass on it again. But if we get one later, we can revisit that idea. Medium abandoned cache, copper, coal, bugs, mushrooms, meat, and stone. I wonder if there's any more coal here or not. I don't think there is. If so, that's a bummer. If not, that's a bummer. So we need to clear this first. If we don't, then we have a persistent -3 to global resolve, and it multiplies itself. We're going to throw a couple people at that, and we'll investigate. Go out there somewhere with this. Not entirely sure how far. I'll take one of you out here. And then we can trim out this and see if we have more coal here. Or, yeah, coal, but I don't think we do. We did open 3 glades, so we can turn this in and get some hammers. And we don't have enough yet for... Oh, we do have enough yet for this because we got 5 when we opened up the glade itself. Right, and a new building. Grill, skewers, copper, and ale. Brickyard is bricks, pottery, and crystallized dew. Cookhouse is skewers, biscuits, and pigment. Or the cellar, which is wine, pickled goods, and jerky. Well. Let's go with the cookhouse. I mean, we don't have flour yet, so the biscuits aren't useful, but we can make the pigment as soon as we start mining coal. And it's a 2-star pigment recipe, and once we have the pigment going, we can turn that into trade goods, which we have the building able to handle that, or we can make it into cosmetics later. And then we also can make skewers out of stuff that we can gather up here. Yeah, a couple things. Let's go with the cookhouse. Let's get cooking. This needs human. Let's see, we don't have that. Oh, you can't put pickled goods in a water skin. I guess it makes sense, but still. Let's make fabric out of... Yeah, that's fine for now. Let's set the fabric to 30. Pickled goods and packs of crops. We're going to make a lot of packs of crops because we're going to get that, whatchamacallit anyway. And then pickled goods. Set the next group when the next building comes up. And actually, yeah, go ahead and make the packs of crops because we're going to set up a trader pretty soon. Actually, I'm going to have you come over here and start prepping me for my usual trader spot. That'll do. Smithy could use lizards or beavers. Beavers get the glowy happiness, so do the lizards, so it doesn't really matter. Let's not make simple tools yet. Let's not make coats yet. Let's let the fabric get caught up a little bit. And actually, let's not make packs of trade goods yet either. But we'll start making them soon. So I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to leave this off for right now. Yeah, I think so. Although simple tools will come sooner, I think. And come on, Trapper. Cookhouse. This is a big building. This is 3 by 4. Oof. The same size as the... Yeah. Okay. Whatever. How are you doing? A few seconds left. Good. We put another human in here then. When they're done with the hauling, I guess. Yep, only 1 coal here. That's not good. Herbalist, though, we could grab and put to work out here. I can throw, I don't know, maybe that lizard in there. Doesn't matter, because the only person who likes working there specifically is a harpy. So. That 1 tree. What are we short on? Planks. Lots of wood. Oh, I wanted to open this up too. Yeah, we can go ahead and throw 2 beavers at this. And let's take this. Let's take the point and the amber, and we'll throw the other human in here. Yeah. Let's bring these down to here and just have them trim away at this, just to kind of open this up a little bit, I guess. You do what I wanted. You did what I wanted. I'll go back over there now. And we can build the trading post right there. Once we have people free to build. We also need housing, and I keep forgetting about housing. Ugh, I think I'll put the housing out here. Once we have people free to do building. Let's see. I think I should put... I should put the road here. Long term. So maybe instead of putting the houses there, I put a storage on this corner. Yeah. And then we put houses next to that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should cover us. We got another point already. Small farm. Grove. Trapper's camp. Rain mill. We're going to go with the Trapper's camp because I kind of feel like I have to. Because I said I have to. So let's do that. And then, yeah, you can gather all those things. And I think we'll throw some lizards in here. We need to find them. Let's see. I have one in the fire, of course. I have one in the herbalist. Maybe I can pull that one out. Where's the third one? Third lizard. Oh, stonecutter. I could pull that one too. Until we have it, there's no sense in staffing it, though. Still waiting on planks. I need to throw somebody in here. Which means it's going to slow my construction down. C'est la vie, I guess. Alrighty, and Jorg is here. Let's take a look at what Jorg has first, I think. The brewery, ale, pickled goods, and packs of crops. We have a pickled goods. It only gets its ale because we have a pack of crops and a pickled good, both better than that. Pickled goods and packs of crops. Yeah, both have those better than that. That's out. Grain production. I'm fully expecting to not be able to grow much in this one again. So I think we only got 2 or 3 sets of fields last time. Plus bonus of pottery, which is mushrooms and herbs regardless of the season at the greenhouse. Anything we can sell. We do have a turn-in for 5 packs of crops. Actually, let's go look at... No, not that. At orders first. Let's turn in both of these. Let's open these up. Let's see. Provisions and packs of crops. Get a bunch of stuff, including a bonus to grain production. Or 2 ancient tablets, opening 3 glades. I think we'll do this one. And opening 4 glades gets us +3 to global resolve, amber, and pottery. Or turning in 12 packs of building materials gets us villager movement, 5 parts, and 35 clay. I think I'll go with this one. Okay, back to cornerstones maybe now. 1 amber for every 10 ale produced. 1 pack of crops for every 16 grain produced. Traders are quicker, and packs of trade goods are sold for more. Hostility from woodcutters decreased by 6. Let's go with the trade logs. Let's go with people. I think humans. We definitely don't need extra meat because we're going to start with the farming of the meat pretty quickly here. Let's go back to Jorg, maybe. Yeah, I could sell these 11 packs or something. That something could be probably just amber right now. Not that much. And I will sell you then... Oops. The other way around. One more. 4 of these to balance it out. Trade. I mean, having the 3-star ale recipe would be good. I'll take it. I'm greedy. Okay, clear you. Let's go here. And brick oven. I should have waited to see what I got here. Pottery, bakery, provisioner. Clothier, we don't need that for the coats. I think I'm going to go with provisioner. Get a flour recipe. Plus the packs of provisions and packs of barrels are good. Packs of provisions would be really good with all the meat we're going to get going here in a moment. Do that. Smokehouse is jerky, pottery, and incense. That's a good choice. Let's see. Scrolls, ale, and simple tools. Simple tools, training gear, packs of building materials. Or an herb garden. Tinkerer or smokehouse? Training gear will only affect the lizards. Incense will affect lizards and humans. Jerky affects lizards and humans. And pottery is useful if we get enough clay from someplace. Scrolls affect... just beavers in this instance. Ale affects beavers and humans. I took that 3-star ale recipe, so it doesn't matter. We already have a simple tool recipe. I think I'm going to go with the smokehouse, which you probably all predicted on me already, but that's fine. Or of me already. Let's see. The smokehouse, I want to go maybe right there. I think I'm going to let everybody who's building currently keep building and not assign them to any other jobs. We have a lot of stuff to deal with here. Except for when we get this, I'll assign lizards to it right away. And we could probably start on this next glade too, here. Like that. We'll wait on the cookhouse for a minute. You start mining this coal, even if we're only going to get the one for now. I think I'm going to move you over here. That path in there. And then we can set up some mines after all that other stuff's over with. One there, and one will have to go here. But I need to do this. Means I need to borrow you again. Put it on top of the coal, or the copper. Yeah, that's what that stuff's called. Ah, we're getting the Strange Visions bonus now here. That's good, as the houses are getting built. We need to build some more, though. We have 8 and 8 is 16. We need one more house. Because they house 3 each. We need to get this done, too. I guess I should have assigned some priority to it instead of letting them build the houses first, but there they go now. That's good. Build, build, build. And I need to free up 2 lizards. Well, let's do this. And this. And then we can do this and this. And we get some farmland here. Okay. We get a tinctuary, which gives us pigment, wine, and ale. Well, unfortunately, we have a other pigment recipe already, but that's fine. Wine and ale is good to have, 2 stars each, so we'll take that one. I don't think we just took another ale recipe, but of course my brain doesn't allow me to remember things. Ah, we did at the brewery, right. Well, either way. Wine will be fine. And we have 6 hammers for that. We have another Blightrot cyst. This is a little bit closer to being good, but I don't know. I don't know that I want to deal with it. Let's get that handled. I'm going to send one person in here, though, I think, to work on it. That I can still get stuff built. No, actually, go ahead. Where did I put that other? Oh yeah, over here. Yeah, you don't need to be over there anymore. I'm gonna do some additional chopping here. get around the edge of this field by 2 spots, which means right here heading into that. Alright, that's fine. This is where the road will be then. Lots of meat out here, lots of bugs. It's good. Sneak out those trees too. Just about done with that. Then they got to flush it out. Let's see. If this goes here, then I'm going to put the storage right there, like that. And then we'll put a road right here. Connect into the tinctuary. Stonecutter needs to move. Let's see. Maybe, well, we've got some roots coming in. Let's keep working on stone. Let's go this side. Yeah, about 6 1/2 dozen the other. Distance-wise. We need more people. As always, we need more people. It's gonna take you a little while to unload all that. You all are bored? Oh, that's why you're bored. You're not bored for the right reasons. But I'm gonna let you build. It's fine. We have 22 cloth. It's good for now. Although I could also pull one of these beavers out of here. Let's see. What did we want to build next? Smokehouse. There. And I think I'm going to trim some trees down here. Like that. I would have a decent amount of wood. Here, orders. Open up 3 caches. We should be able to do that. Or have sold 35 amber worth of goods and have 30 spark dew, which we do have. Let's do this one. It's different. 25 packs of provisions. Get a ranch. We don't really need that. Have 20 beavers. Get a couple of nice bonuses and some copper. Let's go with that one. I don't know if we'll get 20 beavers or not. We'll see. Orders. Rebellious Spirit. I like that one. I always like that one. Vegetable production's increased by +3. No, that one's always a trap. I'm going to look at the trade routes, I promise. Amber is worth 5% more for every 2 villagers with the lead for luxury. Well, that's beavers. And if we do get to the 20 beavers, and we get wine going, which we have the ability to make wine, this would be really good. Let's look at trade routes. We can trade with 2 different places here. We can get a steady supply of ale or vegetables, or spices from the Citadel, stone, and mushrooms. Yeah, we don't need really any of that stuff. So the trading, this one here, no. Let's go with this one. It's kind of a fun trading themed one. And then let's go with more beavers. This one. Although the clay might have been good to make pottery with. That's fine. Buildings. We just put down the granary. Let's do the brewery. I made this smaller? No, it's the same size. It's 3x3. There. And the provisioner. That's smaller. No, it's not either. Okay. Go, please. Take out this one tree right here. And I want you all to come over here and join in this fun, I think. On that side. So Hilda is here. Lots of packs of crops we can sell. That's good. We'll be making provisions here momentarily. Also, probably from the meat, because we're going to have ridiculous amounts of meat. 20 pottery for each discovered glade. We're going to get that as part of an order. Not that we couldn't take it also, but we're going to get it here. If we get 2 of the things. Plus 30 coats production. We're going to get a +2 bonus somewhere. Movement speed's never a bad deal. Biscuits can produce in the kiln and the rain mill. We've got biscuits already. Able to make biscuits already. Let's sell all these. First off. And is there an item that we're going to be short on? We don't need grain if we use roots for flour. Need to get that started, though. Should I just keep earning amber? Let's do that for now. I don't feel like I'm going to be short on any of these things. So we'll just go with that option. Do I want any of these? Let's go with movement speed. That's never a bad deal. Let's go with this one, too. We'll get a double with that one eventually, then. This we can assign a couple people to. And they can rebuild it. If you rebuild it, they will come. And that will give us a wine recipe we can use. And we could potentially push the pigment over there if this gets too hectic. Let's see. Where was the flour recipe at? Oh, it was here. Okay, we're going to make roots out of that. That out of roots. Roots out of that. We'll do some meat provisions here. Provisions, flour, and barrels. Not yet. Because we're going to have lots of pottery. So only if we need those, we'll use those. Provisions. What was the other thing I've already forgotten about? Flour. There you go. I do need to assign a person to work in here. We're going to make simple tools with the crystallized dew. We'll set the limit on simple tools to 30. Was it coats and trade goods? Coats we need lots of. Lots of coats. We can make like 60 coats. And then packs of trade goods is here. Go. And let's throw in beaver here. Or 2 maybe. You can actually start making those. And you can make those out of that indeed. Because we're going to start making it here as soon as we set up a mine. Coal. We already have a mine for coal. I'm going to throw a beaver in there. It's only a single. Hopefully we find some more. For now, it's what it is. I'd like to put lizards in here, but we don't have any more. And they like both things. Let's go ahead and do somebody here for now, and we'll swap them out later. Not pottery, not incense yet. Just make the jerky. Eventually we can switch that to coal as well. We get some more coal coming in. Let's see. We should be picking up... let's set ale. Build goods and packs of crops. Alright, because we're not going to make those here anymore. Ale. 40. Not. And humans like brewing. We can throw a human in here, and we can make ale out of roots as well. All just about done. You're waiting for planks. Uh-huh. And we need one more house. Okay, good. Oh, we've almost eaten up all that meat already. Good. Good. Got plenty more for you, so keep going. This would be also a lizard. Why the lizards? Why are there so many with the lizards here? Roots there too. Flour, biscuits, pigment. We're just making ale and wine here. I think we'll make the pigment up there too. Or just wine there, rather. We'll just make the pigment up there too. We can do root biscuits. So let's hit skewers and biscuits. I'm going to let the jerky go unlimited, as I usually do. I'm going to pull one of you out. We don't need 2 people in there working. Let's go with huge road here. More copper down here. I think we're going to pop this one next, maybe, or this one next. No, we're already down here chopping. We might as well just keep going, right? Don't know exactly where we want to dig in there, so I'll just dig a spot and we'll fix it later. Let's see. Do we have enough of this yet? No, we need to keep going a little bit longer. Trapper's camp needs to move. We can handle that. Oops. Visioner needs, it doesn't matter. I'll give you 1 beaver. Yep, 1 beaver. We are making tools, and we're making coats. Is it open yet? No. The human's working on it, though. Good. Okay, orders. Building materials and trade goods. Get +3 to global resolve for 5 minutes every time we open a glade. Steady supply of ale and grain production. Or fulfill the needs for pie, which we don't have a recipe for, and jerky. Get a crap ton of hammers. Smokehouse is quicker. We do have a smokehouse. And oil. Let's go with this one, just to see if I can get the pie recipe here. Leisure plus some ale gets us ale production bonus, grain production bonus, and pottery. Or a bunch of these packs, we don't have a luxury good pack left or yet. Gets us global resolve, infused goods, and jerky. I think I'm going to go with this one. We already have the ale, we just need the place to sell it. Let's see, orders here. Plant fiber per minute's not a bad deal. Green mushrooms for every 10 grain produced. We still haven't seen a... We saw 1 farm, but I took the trapper instead. 10 amber every time a villager dies. Hopefully not. And then the other one. Let's go with the plant fiber. I'm going to pause. Let's take people. Let's see. Let's go with the 2 lizard option here. We don't really need the coats, but we don't really need the meat and the bugs either. Let's see. What do we have? I guess I can give you hammers. I think I'll give you hammers rather than cloth. Because we're getting hammers every time we open a glade anyway. Nope, not you two. You two. Go here. And do that. Okay. Let's see. That'll be a minute and a half. And that'll be clear. Lots of bugs down here. Another single coal. Why, game, with the coal here? Yeah. Let's swap this out for a lizard, and... Where else did I want to put a lizard at that I didn't? Is it here? Yes, but was that the place? Wasn't there. Don't know about that one, so couldn't have been there. It might have been this one. Yeah, it probably was this one. I don't know where else it would have been. From those as well. Let's see. Coming in here, I think we can just take the road outside of this. Just come in like that. That'll be fine. Nice copper, though. If only we could get some decent coal mining going on here in this world. We need to find a forbidden glade. One over here way in the corner. None super close. Another one here. We're almost there, actually. We can go to that one. And I think we have enough stuff for it. The one here. We're almost to that one, too. So maybe we'll try and hit multiple of them up. We just started now to make pigment. No, we didn't either. We need to throw it in here. We don't have the coal for the pigment, though. This one wants a human or a harpy. We'll make wine with mushrooms, I think. And we're not going to make ale here. You can switch to... Not yet, I guess. And then pickled goods are here. And we can go ahead and turn that on. Make pickled roots. We could really use more people. Like, really use more people? Like, always really use more people? That's there. Let's open up this cache unless this one gives us bonus that we want, and it does. But not yet. Once we finish the ancient shrine here, that'll be good. You're still picking up mushrooms. That's good. Nice steady supply of those. Let's meet over there. Got all those built. Everything there but the rain collector built. Plantation. I could go with that. I mean, we already have fiber coming in steadily, but having some berries we could put into the wine or the pie or the something would be good. Bonus to flower production is also not bad. We can sell all of these. I could buy some hammers, but I don't need to, so why? We're making them and collecting them like crazy. Collect and trade. I could potentially... Ooh, I want to try something. I'm going to check something out. Let's go ahead and finish this specific trade. I want to see, like, if I want 5 planks, that's worth 19 wood. So that's just short of 1 wood for every plank. 4 wood for every plank. Jeez, Molly. This is 8 wood. This is 4 wood for every plank. So technically, it's better to trade wood for planks than to make them, because it's 2 planks is going to be, well, it's going to be 8, but if I scale it out, 5 planks was 19. So we're gonna trade for some planks here, because I don't have a recipe for them yet. Can I have them all? I can. Even though that robs my fuel. So 30 for 100, or 113 for 30. That's 113 divided by 30 is 3.76, and we know crafting is 4 per plank. So let's trade that. I want to buy the plantation. And I want to sell something else so that I can get the flower one as well. So, what to sell since I sold all my wood for other things? I don't want to sell the stone. Dang. How much wood is 1 amber? Oh, I need 2 amber. Never mind. I could sell roots, I guess. Yeah, I can sell roots. That's only 10 roots. Yeah, let's just do that. Trade. Buy. Buy. Close. Clear you. Clear this. Clear this. Oh, orders turn in. Bonus to clothing production and some more parts. Traders are quicker. Builder can carry more. And crystallized dew, which I don't think we have a recipe for right now, is bonus production. Crystallized dew. No, we don't. Buildings. Lumber mill. 3-star planks. And scrolls and packs of trade goods. Tool shop. Tinkerer. Training gear would be good. Scrolls, ale, and simple tools. I think we'll go with the lumber mill. Now that I just spent all my wood on planks that I don't... Yeah, that's now cheaper to make. Of course. Let's see. Scrolls, ale, and simple tools. Crystallized dew. Cosmetics and wine. Well, now I wish I'd have had that one because I wouldn't have taken the... I would have salvaged that one. Fabric, training gear, and packs of trade goods. Probably not. Tool shop. I think we'll go with the alchemist hut. Alright, we got more to build now. Let's go with the alchemist hut here. And the plantation here. Is that all we got that we haven't built? And the lumber mill. Oh, yes. The lumber mill. Alright. And I just noticed what time it was. And so we're going to end this episode here. And we will let this stuff get built in the next one. We'll do our additional expansion in the next one. And I think we'll probably make some dedicated housing or some species-specific housing also in the next one. Because, yeah. And we're going to dig into this Forbidden Glade very, 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 very soon. So thank you all for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.